What's going on, everybody? It's Jeremy coming to you with another truck video, and I just saw Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I'll give more in-depth videos once I get back home. I drove about an hour and a half to go see this movie as early as possible. So I will upload more videos, whether that's on this channel or on my D-Day Cobra channel. Subscribe to there if you have not, because I may upload videos over there talking about it. But no spoilers. I just saw it, and I will say I was very excited for this movie going into it. Even though I've had problems with the MCU as of late, I was genuinely excited for this movie because of the questions and the anticipation, and that was something that brought me back to movies from 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, where we were anticipating things that could happen within the movie, and that's why I was excited. Obviously, there were questions out there that got me excited, but the first half of this movie, to me, it really wasn't grabbing me. I was a little questioning, like, why is everyone loving this movie? I'm really not seeing it up to this point. But once it really found its footing, this movie absolutely blew me away. There was things that were unbelievable in this movie. It had emotion, it had heart, it had nostalgia, it had fan service, it had great action. There was a good story in there. There was such emotion in this movie, and that's something I can't say that's happened a lot in MCU movies. There was amazing emotion. The chemistry with the characters was next level, and that's all I can say. The chemistry was out of this world. And you know, there was that MCU humor at times that drives me crazy, and that was really aggravating me early on in this movie and into the first half. The MCU humor, there's always these moments in MCU movies where there's an emotional part or there's something serious, you got a serious tone, and then out of nowhere, they come with that stupid MCU humor, and that did bother me in the first half. But once we got rolling, once you started to see what was actually going on here, it came together perfectly. I don't know where I stand on this in terms of rankings and all of that. That's going to take a lot more to process. As a fan, the fan service was on point. You could tell that there were fan services there, and the nostalgia was on point, and this felt like the best Spider-Man movie from the MCU to date. The rest of the movies with Tom Holland in the MCU haven't felt like Spider-Man movies to me. Look, I've never really been the biggest fan of Zendaya or whatever. I fucking loved her in this movie. I thought she was great in this movie. I loved her. I thought she was fantastic. I really felt the connection with her and Tom Holland's Spider-Man. There's so much more I want to say, but I can't, obviously. The things you've seen in the trailer, they felt even more genuine and fantastic in the movie itself. So I will recommend going and see this movie for the nostalgia alone, for the fan service alone. But for me, it was the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie to date. And where I rank it in terms of other Spider-Man movies, I mean, Spider-Man 2 will always be the best Spider-Man movie for me, probably. Tobey Maguire is the GOAT. I love Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. And so, I don't know. That's a different discussion for a different time. Obviously, we're going to be live on Friday Night Tights tomorrow on Nerdrotics channel. So make sure you check that out. We'll be live. We'll be breaking this movie down. We'll be talking more about it. But I highly recommend going to see it. I need to see it again before I can really process everything. Like I said, the first half of the movie really wasn't landing for me. Not to say I disliked it, but I was just like, what is going on here? I'm not feeling everything they're doing. But once we started to get our feet underneath us, I was truly blown away. There were moments where I just truly was like, pinch myself. What the hell are we watching? This is crazy. And I mean that in the best way possible. So go see it for yourself and then make up your own opinion on it. But for me, I loved it. Not everything, because obviously I had problems in the first half. But now that I know what we got, when I go back and see it again for the first half, I maybe be able to comprehend that a little better. Maybe I liked it more. Maybe I won't like it as much. Maybe I'll like it the same, because the first half was, it took some time to get rolling, and that MCU humor drives me crazy. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll have a lot more to say about this on Friday Night Tights. I'll have a lot more to say about this here on Geeks and Gamers, and probably on my D-Day Cobra channel. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.